So after about a 3-week hiatus, once again, due to trying to sort out my setup, and it's still not even finished yet. I'm still standing while I record my videos, but I'll get it sorted eventually. Might as well get this series finished before FM20 comes out, right? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Manager 2019, part 5 of the Sugar Daddy Challenge. And today we're going to be taking on Arsenal and Manchester United in the Premier League. But before that, let's check in on how I was doing since you were last with me. So, we played a couple of games in the Premier League, and as you'd expect with the calibre of the team that we got, we absolutely walked all of them. And we secured ourselves a place in the Carabao Cup semi-final after beating Middlesbrough 1-0. And we drew Southampton, so once again we get to play some local rivals in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. But before we worry about that, let's go and play Arsenal today. And this is the team that we're going to be putting out there to do just that and hopefully continue our good form. Without Timo Werner today because he decided to get sent off in the last match. He scored 2 goals and then decided to get a red card. That's the perfect game in my opinion. So this is the lineup we're going for today. We're just going to swap these two around quickly. And Oscar can come on. There we are. So, we're going for Oblak and goal. A back four of Alaba, Ramos, Varane, Kimmich, Matuidi and Thiago in midfield. Neymar, Messi and Bale all in behind. Luis Suarez up front. And without further ado, let's get into the game. So, the goalkeeper position has been the most contested position in the club so far. Jan Oblak's played about 10-11 games and he's conceded about that many as well. But Donnarumma, the 19-year-old, is actually slowly solidifying himself. I know that we're playing Oblak today, but Donnarumma slowly solidifying himself as the main goalkeeper, number 1 choice for the club. And it's nice to have a dilemma between goalkeepers, especially with such a high caliber of players that we have at our disposal in this team. And straight away Gareth Bale's come off injured and we're going to bring on Oscar. Not exactly a world-class substitution, but he gets the job done, that's for sure. He's on enough money, so I'd hope so. Anyway, Arsenal find themselves in and Mkhitaryan makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. That wasn't in the script. That's not the start that we were looking for, that's for sure. We're just going to speed this up just a tad. There we are, slightly faster. But Mkhitaryan running past David Alaba like he wasn't there. And like I said before, Jan Oblak been very suspect in recent games. And I think that might be his last start for a while. And maybe we'll look into bring in Donnarumma into a more first team basis, first name on the team sheet kind of thing. Although 20 minutes in we still find ourselves 1-0 down, but the ball's with Oscar now. Ramos, Alaba, back to Ramos, just doing a little bit of 1-2 play between them there. Hope Alaba does not get caught in possession here. Oblak all the way, coming very far out. Neymar now on that left side, charging in. Ball goes over the top all the way to Messi, but I think Suarez impeded the goalkeeper there. So I think that's why it hasn't been given as a goal, which is very unfortunate. But 30 minutes in, we still find ourselves 1-0 down. And like I said in previous videos before, still trying to find ourselves an out-and-out goal scorer in this team, which is surprising when you look at some of the names that we have. Messi, Neymar, Suarez, Bale, and obviously on the bench we've normally got Dybala down there, but it's all unravelling before our eyes at the minute. Arsenal, who haven't had a spectacular season, are finding out how to exploit us, and at the minute it's that ball over the top and Ramos getting caught out, and Oblak once again, questions have to be asked of Jan Oblak, not even making an attempt to save it. So hopefully we can tell these boys to sort it out in this second half. Aggressively. You're much better than this. Stop letting yourselves down. Who seemed demotivated after that? Tiago. Right, maybe we need to bring him off early into the second half and get someone on that wants to be motivated by my team talks. Show some passion. Can't, even if we manage to pull it back to a draw, I can't, better than losing, that's for sure. Neymar now on that right hand side, and it takes a deflection, and Neymar makes it 2-1. And we're going to see in the replay who actually took a deflection off all the way from Thiago, finding Matuidi in the midfield, who put it out to Neymar. And the deflection, it did look like it made a deflection there from that angle, but from the first angle it certainly looked like it did. But another goal for Neymar, and hopefully that can motivate us to get back into this tie. Only one goal behind now. Neymar has picked up a knock, which isn't ideal, but we've got Insigne who can come on, as we don't want to risk further injuries to Neymar. We're already still without Jadon Sancho. He's slowly making his way back into the team after injury. But if we lose Neymar as well, as we've already lost Bale in this match, that doesn't make things any easier. 10 minutes left. Who can come on and make a difference here? I think it's going to have to be Verratti in that attacking playmaker. If we can get everyone on attack. I'd like to bring on Timo Werner at this point, just a bit more pace up front. But obviously, as he got himself sent off, and I think if we don't sort ourselves out in this last couple of minutes, we might be seeing our first defeat of the season. 2 minutes left now, and I think Arsenal are going to stop us from having an invincible season. Guendouzi and Ozil just passing it around in the middle of midfield. We've got nothing to worry about here. Reece Nelson heads it out of play, and I think that is it. The referee blows for full time, and our first loss of the season to Arsenal. And well, it would be convenient that a team who have gone unbeaten stop us from going unbeaten this season. But hopefully we can turn that around straight away, as we've got another big game in the shape of Manchester United, and we're going to go play them now. And after a couple of injuries, this is the squad that's going out to play Manchester United. And if you're unsure what I mean by injuries, both Gareth Bale and Neymar managed to pick up massive injuries. We've lost Neymar for 2 to 4 weeks, and Bale, who's got strained ligaments, is going to be out for 3 to 5 weeks, which is just what we wanted indeed. But nonetheless, we've still got a very strong team that we can field today against Manchester United, and this is that team. So we're going with Donnarumma in goal, Alexandro, Ramos, Varane and Kimmich at the back, Matuidi and Modric in midfield, Insigne, Dybala and Messi all in behind Luis Suarez. And then this is how we're going to go about it. So like I said in the last game, Donnarumma comes in as first choice keeper for the foreseeable future. Jan Oblak just being a bit too inconsistent for my liking. And hopefully we'll potentially lose our lead in the table. I'm expecting you to deliver a win. But passionately. Yeah, so it just goes to show that it is about the manager that's managing you, as Manchester United find themselves 6th at this point in the season. And I think when I did the Manchester United career mode for the 2019-20 season, we were first at this point, very much a long way we were the first, obviously going with Man City all the way like we were most of this season, until they dropped off a couple of points. But hopefully I did just bite my own tongue, and now probably putting the nails in my own coffin at the same time, and invited Manchester United to go get that win against us. But hopefully we can get back to winning ways in this game. Obviously this team hasn't tasted defeat before, apart from in the pre-season match against Gillingham. But that doesn't matter at all. Hopefully this team have the professional ability, if that's even a word, I don't think it is, to bounce back, and I think they are doing exactly that, as Matuidi finds the back of the net from range. Of all the players to be finding goals from range, I didn't expect it to be Matuidi, and very often as well. 4th goal of the season, another assist for Luka Modric. And at 16 minutes in the game, we find ourselves 1-0 up. Hopefully we don't get the curse of the goals and he goes and gets himself injured, because that seems to be how it's going at the minute. You score a goal and you get injured. But if we can avoid that from a Tweedy, then hopefully we can enjoy the rest of this match and maybe even see a second goal from him. Tweedy now with a pass back to Donnarumma. Sergio Ramos now building up from the back. Insigne, big ball down the line to Alexandro, trying to find Suarez but just can't get there. Dybala, Insigne, shot just goes wide. And it's interesting to see who United have signed. Claudio Marchisio, Ben Yedder on the bench as well. No sign. I mean, it's very different to the team and the formation that I went for when I was obviously manager of Manchester United. But now our main priority is Emsworth, trying to get them a domestic triple. Don't get complacent out there, is the words that you always send them out with. But I just saw the league table, but obviously as I'm about to talk about it, it disappears. So we're 6 points clear. But obviously Liverpool have a game in hand, and I think Manchester United have just got a... No, it's been disallowed. That's what VAR is there for. Lovely choice in my opinion, keeping us 1-0 up, but we have got to tell them to concentrate now. Can't just be conceding easy goals like that. Luis Suarez nearly chipping De Gea with a header, but not quite in luck to do that. Varane now clearing it, and now Messi has a chance to counter-attack. Ball over the top for Insigne, and once again going close for Insigne, but not quite close enough, unfortunately. And now Alexandro with the throw-in all the way to Ashley Young. Clears it to Kimmich. Kimmich now playing it with a bit of 1-2s with Varane. Hopefully we don't get caught in possession here. Ramos finds Matuidi, and it's Modric. Messi now. Good bit of passing play by Emsworth here. Alexandro on that left-hand side, and it's a big cross by Sandro, finding Suarez, who gets his 10th goal of the season. Late into December now, and Suarez has only just hit double figures. But it's a good cross there from Alexandro, finding Luis Suarez. De Gea probably and should have done better there. But a 70th minute, and I think we're going to make some substitutions now. Bring on Sergio Roberto for Matuidi. Not many other subs that we can make. Alexandro for Dybala. Dybala has been very quiet this game. And let those substitutions go through. But the last games of 2019 or 2018, this is, I forget, this is the squads and the teams of the 2019 season. But we're still in FIFA. Not FIFA, oh my god, Football Manager 2019. If I can actually remember what game we're playing. And if I can actually remember to commentate as well. We've gone 3-0 up. Lionel Messi with his 7th goal of the season. A lovely pass from Luis Suarez. And Messi on his weak foot, doing all the hard work, putting it at near post to David De Gea. And we're absolutely dominating Manchester United here. 31 shots to their 3. One clear-cut chance though, so we are kind of mugging them really. Only scoring 3 goals, but having one clear-cut chance. Modric in the middle now. Messi finding Suarez, and that's a lovely goal from Luis Suarez. And you know, being an ex-Liverpool man, that's going to feel good for Luis Suarez, scoring 2 against Manchester United. Modric finding Messi, and it was a lovely ball over the top from Messi from his own half. And Suarez taking it on the half volley. And that makes it 4-0. Second goal of the match for Luis Suarez. And I think we're going to make one last substitution. Everyone's playing rather well. I don't really want to risk taking one off, but might as well make the most of the 3 substitutions. Thiago can come on for Luka Modric, world-class midfielder. For world-class midfielder. I'll never get tired of saying that. Ashley Young now finds himself on that left-hand side, as you'd expect him to be. Jesse Lingard running forward. Alexandro just couldn't get the challenge in, but Mata just putting it over the crossbar. 5 minutes left now. Just literally seeing it out. Drop some praise on them for this last couple of minutes. Fired them up. But I think in the last 10 seconds, if we get a goal here, we'll be very lucky. De Gea picks it up. And I think, yep, referee blows for full time, and it's a lovely 4-0 win against Manchester United there, passionately. Very happy with the result. And very happy with the way you played. And I think it's all about going to see who we're going to be playing in the next episode. And let's have a look now. I think we'll come back at the end of January. We'll do the second leg of the Carabao semi-final cup against Southampton and Watford in the Premier League. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.